Nothing seemed out of the ordinary during Lukashenko's address in front of Belarusian cameras. All the country's state-run media had gathered around the president. He made a series of provocative statements about Russia and Putin, and then suddenly, something alarming happened. The audience was simply frozen in place by what they saw, and some of the more sensitives even felt their knees buckle at what happened to their president. The whole country's in mourning. Greetings, viewers. Subscribe, leave your likes and comments, and we'll get started. The self-proclaimed president of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, made a series of statements. He started by saying that he would not attend the first session of the Peace Council initiated by U.S. President Donald Trump. The reason is Lukashenko's fear for his own life. According to him, no one can guarantee his safe arrival or departure. The dictator called the idea that he was afraid complete nonsense and assured that he has never been afraid of anyone. Lukashenko added that Belarus will definitely participate in the council's events at the presidential level, but possibly not in Washington, but in Europe, the Middle East, or Israel. It is worth noting that the self-proclaimed president of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, was dissatisfied with the level of preparation of his troops. According to media reports, during another visit to the training ground to check combat readiness, the dictator did not hide his disappointment with what he saw. Despite constant joint exercises with the Russian Federation and all the militaristic rhetoric, the actual state of the Belarusian army turned out to be far from the general showy reports. Lukashenko stated outright that what he saw did not give him any optimism. Frankly speaking, there's not much to be happy about. The dictator also admitted that the results were so-so, hinting at the soldiers' low level of professional training and technical problems. The inspection showed that the Army of the Republic of Belarus does not quite meet the challenges of modern warfare, which Lukashenko constantly mentions in his speeches. By the way, just recently, Lukashenko announced that the country is launching the production of ammunition, including 152mm artillery shells, ammunition for Grad-type multiple rocket launchers, as well as rounds for grenade launchers. Lukashenko said that in the war against Ukraine, in his opinion, conventional weapons will continue to play a key role, and the consumption of such ammunition is very high. That is why, according to him, Belarus has decided to create its own production facilities. Here is his direct quote. As before, during the war in Ukraine, we see that conventional weapons, artillery, 152mm shells for it, as well as Grad rocket launchers, which have proven to be very effective, play a major role. That's why we made the decision to build the appropriate production facilities here, which will be able to manufacture a sufficient quantity of ammunition. He also stated that Belarus has already established its own cartridge production and plans to produce its own rounds for grenade launchers.